What is good, YouTube? We got a special video today with Damon. What the hell is up, man?
We're painting some shoes, Vince.
Yeah.
We're gonna do some crazy kicks today. I got some Jordan 1s we're gonna cook up in a New England Patriots theme now to the NFL season's underway, so I'm excited to get this going.
Oh yeah, Damon's got his own company that he's been doing. Damon Pierce Designs. You can go check that out in the description. We're gonna talk a little bit about it throughout the entire video, so you can go check him out. You do what? Canvas, any artwork pretty much, right?
Yeah, canvas paintings, sketches I've been doing for a super long time. Custom sneakers I've been working on since COVID. It was a fun little hobby for me to pass the time when you couldn't leave the house. Now it's blown up, and I'm always looking to expand my palette and creativity.
He made an Ohio State one during the national championship last year, so I remember we talked about it before. We're like, hey, we gotta make something if they make it. He made Air Force One, so they're pretty cool. So this time we're gonna try, like you said, the Jordan 1 mid and a Patriots color. We'll see how it goes, and I'm excited to see how they turn out.
Well, our goal is really to have something that reflects both histories of the team. The original era with the Pat Patriot logo from the 1960s when the team was first created, and the modern era with the Flying Elvis logo. So we're gonna do something a little creative. Think of it as like a two-tone shoe. So one foot is gonna be all like red with the old school logo, and then we're gonna go for a navy blue for the new era. But we're gonna add some pretty cool effects, a little bit of textures to really make them pop. And a lot of other little details as well.
So we're gonna have like a little time lapse of him, like big moments when he's actually like painted. You can see how like in the process of which when he doesn't. You can explain a little bit along the way, and it'll be fun to see. Let's get right into it, eh?
Yeah, I'm excited. Let's get cooking.
Let's go.
All right, yeah. So we got everything ready to go here. I'm just mixing up some paints. As you can see, I've already got the shoes ready to go. So you just got to take your time with masking everything off, making sure that your lines are nice and crisp. Take care of your liners too, so you don't get any overspray all over the place. What I'll also do with most leather shoes is I rough up the surface with a little bit of sandpaper. So start with 400 grit, then 800, work my way up with there. Once all that's done, we've got a nice surface that the paint's going to adhere to. I'm going to just clean everything up with a little bit of acetone. For anybody that's just getting started and you want something that's maybe a little bit cheaper, nail polish remover is also a really good substitute. Just basically anything that's going to get some of those fine dust particles, a little bit of dirt, grime, or even some of the residue and glue that's left from the shoe factory. Get that cleaned up so you're going to be ready to go. And from here, all I got to do now is just mix up a little bit of paint. So I've thinned a few of our base colors that we're going to be using today already. Let's add a little bit of chili red here. And we're going to add some thinner into that as well. And then we can start laying down some paint. Alright, so we've got our first texturing done. We're going to go for a little bit of a tie-dye effect with these ones. So as you can see, just misted on a little bit of base white to get a little bit more contrast, and then misted over with a little bit of royal blue on there. Again, we're tying in the older Pat Patriot logos. Before they switched to the navy blue in the early 2000s, late 90s, they had more of a royal blue in their jersey, so we want to kind of encompass both of those elements. But really happy with what we're doing with this one so far. We're going to do the same effect with the reds, and then we can start laying down some logos and a few minor details. What up? So we got some stenciling done on shoe number 2. We're going to take some time to let the paint cure for a little bit, but pretty happy with the tie-dye effect we got going on here. Once it's dry, we're going to lay down some stencils for our logos, then a couple last minute details for the swooshes, and then we're ready to go for clear coat. Alright, time for a little ASMR sneaker art style. Ooh, look at that. Oh, we got crisp lines. Ooh. Now, of course, sometimes you might get a little bleed through like what we got here, but that's easily cleaned up with an X-Acto knife or even a toothpick.
So, well, what's better, taking that off or having some bourbon tonight?
Taking it off while having bourbon.
Fair.
Cool. So as you can see, nice and crisp. Now I got to take some time to just polish it up a little bit, and then we can start laying down our final logo, and then we're pretty much on the home stretch. Unfortunately, we're actually a little bit of a time crunch right now. Yours truly has to go try and win the championship for Oak Ridges Recreational Softball, no alcoholics. So where we're at right now is red is done. As you can see, we've got Pat Patriot all set up and good to go there. But we still need to finish up logo on our blue shoe, and then we're gonna add a little more details around the tongue. I'm just gonna outline each of the Jumpman logos there, and then we're gonna hit these ones with some clear coat. So I'm gonna wrap that up a little later tonight, and then from there we can finish this up and get them delivered. All right, so back in the lab at home, as you can see, Pat Patriot is looking pretty sharp. Just going by some reference photos here, taking my time with it. So I'm pretty happy with how he's turned out here. Now we're gonna move on to our blue shoe. And I'm gonna start working on the Flying Elvis logo for that guy. Stay tuned. All right, I had to retouch up this area just a little bit to get the background I was looking for, but as you can see, our Flying Elvis is done. What I'm gonna do is hit up the airbrush in the surrounding dead space to get our graphics back in with the tie-dye effect. Then we're gonna hit it with some royal blue to finish it up, and then we're gonna be ready for clear coat.
All right, so I think pretty much at this point, after you just finished up the sneakers at home, finally.
Yeah, they are all done. Went into the wee hours of the morning on these, but really happy with the final product, but that's just my take. It's up to our new owner.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I already tell. So each shoe is different. So fuck. This reminds me of like a dunk high. Like I seen one recently.
Absolutely.
That University Red.
Absolutely.
It's got like the. What was this? The stencil thing? Was this the
tearaway
one?
Yeah, kind of like a tearaway kind of tie-dye effect there. I didn't want to go too crazy with this because using too much it's gonna make like the whole thing look pink. But
yeah.
Just enough, a little bit of a contrast and a pop, so really gives us some texture.
The white's the good touch there.
Absolutely, yeah. Gotta get your logos colored in for sure.
I know. Jumpman. It actually looks good with the white laces. I know we just threw them on just because we didn't have time.
Yeah,
but I know.
Yeah, we can always swap it out with something later. But honestly,
good.
it's just a super clean look. Again, it goes with the footbed. It goes with the liner as well. You know.
Yeah. No, and white was definitely good on the midsole here too.
Oh yeah.
With all that, and then the blue outline, the royal blue.
Yeah.
Fucking beauty. So let's see the one that I didn't see yesterday.
Yeah, let's get our blue one. Let's get the Flying Elvis.
Oh, Flying Elvis. Oof. This one's not even. What do you think about this color? This color's nice.
Oh, it's lit.
Yeah, because it's not fully navy, right? But it's got the royal blue hints too, right?
That's right. Yeah, we wanted to do the tribute of like both the colors from the Flying Elvis era. You know, the Drew Bledsoe days, where it was more of a royal blue before they shifted into the darker navy. So kind of a tribute to both. Definitely the transition from the Bledsoe era to Brady as well. But again, just giving a little bit of pop without being super bright. But yeah, really digging these ones. Almost like the Hawaii Pro Bowl kit they had too.
That's like literally just like the red. The red touches here in the silver. I think the silver was a good one here. If you just went white, it's too boring. Right?
Exactly. Yeah. This one we wanted to kind of contrast it, you know, to the team uniforms. Again, they have those distinctive silver helmets and the pants as well. So going with something a little bit different.
Exactly. These are really awesome, man. I can't wait. We're gonna show an off feed a little bit after. But this is pretty good. Thank you, man. Fuck, for real, man.
You're welcome.
It's awesome.
It's awesome. This is a lot of fun to work on.
No, I know. Like, was this one of your favorite projects yet? Or?
Without a doubt. I mean, it's fun being able to play with my airbrush kit a little bit more, get more creative with some of the color schemes that I have, and again, that's all part of my process of talking with my clients. You know, anybody that wants to get a custom pair done. It's about understanding what they want, giving a little bit of vision to that, and just letting that come to life.
A lot of times with him, I'll just be like, because I'm not the most creative guy ever. Like, I'd rather him like spray his ideas out, because like then again, like I won't even think. Like I wouldn't even think of doing mismatch. That was like a great idea. If you had these out, how would you style these? That's all I want to know.
Get yourself honestly like just like a super clean light denim, maybe some joggers. You know, just go for like a simple black or even like a dark gray. Get yourself that game day jersey, and man, you'll be the mayor of Foxborough in no time.
They keep it simple. Yo, open up the borders to the U.S., man. What the fuck?
That's right.
I want to go to a game.
I want to go to a game. I want my Dunkin'.
Yeah,
it's simple.
We'll have actually an on feed, like I said before. We'll do some of that, and then also if you want to check out Damon, where can they find you on Instagram? Obviously.
Yeah, hit me up on Instagram. I am at Damon Pierce Design. That's DamonParce. You can see pretty much my whole catalog right now. I'm always looking for something different. I've also got a lot of cool canvas pieces up there and some random sketches and doodles. So. Stay tuned. I've got a lot more down the pipe as we're getting into the Christmas rush. Feel free to contact me and I can provide quotes, give you some estimates, and again, my palette is your opportunity. It's something really unique.
Yeah, and even if you guys were a little farther or something like that, I'm sure you'd be open to sending out a pair of kicks or something like that, and then making it work that way, right? So
yeah, exactly. Most of the time I coordinate with my customers on the shoes anyway. They'll typically deliver to me, and then from there I take care of the paint process. But
all the same, if need be, you can always like reach out and work out finding something on StockX or any other sneaker app.
Yeah, no kidding. Imagine if you want to see more content like this, you can like, comment, subscribe, and you turn that post notification bell as well. If you want to see us do another project like this down the line or something like that, I know I had ideas with like say like Raptors or something like that. 'Cause I have an Ohio State pair now, so
Yeah, absolutely.
it'd be cool to make something else. So it's always fun to do and stuff. Was this one of your hardest projects, you think?
I think it was one of the more ambitious ones. Again, with something like this, working with an all-white shoe is a little bit tricky. You got to take your time with your prep work. You've got to take time literally laying the paint down. You can't just like spray one heavy coat because you're going to get a lot of inconsistencies and runs. And then from there, just adding the shadow effect of the tie-dye on there too, getting your color overlays. Just, again, good art. It takes time. You can't rush it. That's it.
Yeah, you heard the man. You gotta get it done. You know, do your job, man. That's it.
That's right.
Do your job.
Yeah, just like Bill Belichick says, do your job. What's implied is do your job well.
Exactly right. It's simple. It's simple, and it applies to everything. So
It's the Patriot way.
Exactly. So, anyways, guys, you take it easy. Thanks, Damon, again for real, and
Absolutely.
check him out. It'll be all down in the description. Take it easy.